everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. My name's Alexis and today I wanted to show you how to make my delicious gluten-free breaded fish from my new book, Gifts from Grandpa. Today I want to show you how to make my delicious gluten-free breaded fish, but before I do, if you are new to my channel, then hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and if you like cooking videos and you want to see more like this one, then I upload every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 AM, so please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my delicious gluten-free breaded fish. And this recipe is in my new cookbook, Gifts from Grandpa, which is available to buy on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box below for you. So this book has been written in loving memory of my dad, because I think that my dad was an amazing cook, and I wanted to share his recipes with you. So in this book are some of my dad's recipes, a few of mine, a couple of my nans, and one of my grandfather's as well. My dad also believed that everybody should have a home and everybody should have a place to go to. So £1 from the sale of each book will go to the homeless charity Crisis. Now onto my gluten-free breaded fish recipe. And many years ago my dad used to make this and I absolutely loved it when I was a kid. He didn't really enjoy making it that much. He loved cooking, but he didn't really enjoy making this one. He always thought it was a bit of a faff. So when the supermarket started to sell breaded fish, he would just simply go out and buy it. But I actually really enjoy breading fish and putting it in the oven. It gives me some sort of great satisfaction. Don't ask me why, but I just do. And in recent years, I've discovered that I had a gluten intolerance as well. And for one reason or another, I don't really like to use gluten-free bread. So I've been looking for alternatives and I found flaxseed to use instead of gluten-free bread. And it makes a brilliant alternative and it makes this dish taste so good. So here is how to make my delicious gluten-free breaded fish. So for this recipe you're going to need 500 grams of cod or an alternative, so I've got cod and bassa here. These are two fish that I had in the fridge, so I thought I'd use them up today. And then you're going to need 150 grams of ground flaxseed. You're also going to need 2 eggs. And you're going to need 50 grams of brown rice flour, or you can use corn flour if you can't get brown rice flour. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat the oven to 180 degrees, and then I'm going to put a baking tray in, and then I'm going to remove all of the packaging from the fish and leave the fish on the plate and set that aside. Then I'm going to scramble the eggs that I've cracked into this bowl, and then I'm going to get a piece of fish and I'm going to cover it in the flour. So I'm going to dip it in and cover it in the flour. Then I'm going to dip it into the egg until it's all covered in the egg, and then I'm going to dip it into the ground flaxseed and oats as well, and then I'm going to set that aside back onto the plate, and then I'm going to repeat the process for the rest of the pieces of fish. Once this is done and the oven is preheated, I'll remove the baking tray and I'll put the fish onto the baking tray and place it back into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the fish comes away easily from itself. So I'm also going to be making chips to go with this meal as well. So we are having sweet potato chips, and the recipe for those sweet potato chips I will link in the description box below for you. And we're also going to be having peas as well, so I'm going to cook the peas as per the packet instructions, and that is our dinner this evening. So that's how you make my delicious gluten-free breaded fish, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. I'm off to enjoy this, as I said, with some sweet potato chips and peas tonight. But That recipe is on my blog and I will link it in the description box below, and it's also in my cookbook Gifts from Grandpa, which is available to buy on Amazon, and I will link this, as I've said earlier, in the description box below too. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. Do you enjoy breaded fish, and have you ever thought about making it gluten free? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.